Irving is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Green, and it's Flagg in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us.
Hold on, I need to send this to my group real quick. Chat, hold on. Bam, bam.
The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas moving it around. And that one's good. Flagg.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Cooper Flagg.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Into the lane. Outside Irving. And the Mavericks another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Now, here's SGA. 43 points out last game. The shot by Williams, no good. And a wide open look for Flagg. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Flagg's got 8.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flagg's success in the NBA.
GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Good on the three-point shot. And now that's 11 points for Cooper Flagg.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They get it, and slam dunk by SGA.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Mavericks leading by 14. Irving passes to Lively. There's Green with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's SGA, and the layup falls.
Shea had him guessing on that dribble move. The defender was absolutely lost trying to stay with him.
Melton passes to Irving. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thunder trailing by 15. And the basket by SGA. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Outside Williams. Here's Dort. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Hands it from downtown.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now, here's Marshall. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 late? That were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West. And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And so here is Dallas, the Thunder making the shot. Here's Gafford. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Mitchell passes to Caruso. Back to Mitchell from downtown. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williams kicks to Bagley. Pass to Christie. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, Dallas with the three.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Marshall gets the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Mitchell against Williams. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And so it's Dallas with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they're also focusing on their break. Look for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 19 points. We've got Williams, Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
And stolen by Flag. Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And here are the Mavericks now. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch. Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever... changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
With the teardrop, Caruso, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Irving's checked in for Dallas. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And you see the acceleration right there. SGA turning it on.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Irving against Mitchell. Offline with his three. And the Mavericks with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Irving from long range. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. And then for Dallas, Green, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Najee Marshall. Dallas moving it around. And finished off by Bagley.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
A deep 3 from Irving. Out to the right wing. And the Mavericks another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And Jalen Williams that time showing you that explosive athleticism.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Flagg. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Flagg's got 28.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player you have to run off that shot.
Now Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flagg. This rookie has some serious swag.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams finds Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
And that one's good, Irving.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Hangs home the trifecta. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. 75.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through...
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls them.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're playing with...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cooper Flagg in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Draymond Green. Irving is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Flagg in at the 3. 10 pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making, I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
And the foul called on Cooper Flan. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Thunder shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's SGA. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Irving. Pass to Melton. Here's Flag. It's good from long range. Flag's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Lively. Melton kicks to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
SGA on the wing. Covered by Irving. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Melton, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Holmgren wide open. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Irving against Holmgren. Melton's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Lift off, Mr. York. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Took him no time at all on that one. Flag's got 39.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
That one goes in.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Now, here's SGA. 17 points in the game. It's Dort on the wing. No good from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
Rocket money saves your butt.
Yeah, I might actually take a nap.